the TMC Newsroom. My name's Rich Tehrani. Thanks for watching. We're at Interrupt 2011 in Las Vegas, and on our program is Julia Mack. She's a Marketing Communications Manager at Oxygen Cloud. Welcome, Julia.
Thank you so much, Rich.
So tell me a little bit about your company.
So Oxygen is a secure cloud storage for teams. We provide a cloud storage application for businesses. How it works is that it's a client that users can install, and after you install it, you can create these shared spaces that are essentially shared folders with other people, and you can put files in it and set access permissions with your other shared users. And basically, all your devices and everyone on your team can now stay synchronized to the same set of files.
So similar to, I guess, an enterprise Dropbox is the concept.
Yes,
for those people
definitely.
that are trying to get their heads around it. And so it makes a lot of sense because we've seen how useful a product like Dropbox is, and we also see that we're all carrying around tablets and devices, and so being able to access all of that content from any device is important.
Yes, we definitely think that mobile devices like iPads and iPhone has been driving the adoption of cloud services, cloud solutions. But the problem is when you adopt a single user product in a team environment, then a lot of times it doesn't make sense, because how does a company maintain control? How does IT keep track of who has access to what sets of data? What happens when a user leaves a company? Do they just take out the company's data with them? It then creates a lot of problems, security problems, management issues. So our approach is that we want to be able to provide the ease of use, a very intuitive application that consumer applications provide for users, so they can use it on their iPhone, use it on their iPad, install it on all their computers, laptop, Macs, and PCs. But at the same time, we want to provide full control for the company.
So you have some news also, right?
Yes. So we are actually also announcing our partnership with EMC Atmos team.
Okay.
So we are working with the Atmos group in providing access into Atmos storage. So now companies who uses Atmos storage can also utilize Oxygen to provision the storage directly to the company's users. So their end users can install Oxygen as an application on all their computers, on their mobile devices, and will make Atmos storage appear as if it's local storage. So private cloud with remote access capabilities. So now people don't have to VPN in, they can bypass the hassle. IT doesn't have to maintain it, figure out how to set it up, take tech support calls at 3 in the morning because people are traveling. Now we can forget about all the hassle and actually take full benefits of the cloud and have access to Atmos storage from anywhere.
And how do you sell the product?
So when you sign up, when a user signs up, it's a free 5-user account. So you can automatically add different people to your account. So it's an adoption point of view. It allows the product to be used by the whole group as a whole. And from there on, it's a much more viral approach to how the product can now be shared with other people. Because once you have one team using it, and when you work with another team, you're like, hey, this is how we're sharing files. We can just invite you to these folders, and then we'll give you access so we can all be in sync to the same set of files.
And what gave the company the idea to launch this service?
So Oxygen Cloud actually came from, it's a spin-out from a company called LeapFile. So LeapFile has been providing secure file transfer services to businesses and enterprise since 2005. And it's basically working with that client group. People start talking about, we want to do more than just sending files. We want to do more than just being able to utilize an email plugin. We want to be able to collaborate. We want to be able to stay in sync. We want access, on our iPads and iPhones. So how can we make that happen? And so it turned into a development effort that led to Oxygen. And we think that Oxygen is a much more horizontal solution, because ultimately everyone works with files. Everyone, no matter what industry, what kind of companies, what types of files, at different file types, everyone works with files, and it comes down to people just want to have access to files when they need to and be able to work the way that they are comfortable working with.
Now recently there was a major outage. Amazon's EC2 cloud went down, at least one of its location centers. I can't remember, geographical centers.
Right.
I can't remember the exact name that they call it, but has that resulted in questions from customers just about redundancy and things like that?
So I think not directly from our customers, because what we actually provide on the back end is a storage brokering capability. So we give businesses the option to choose multiple storage providers. So not only can they choose Amazon, they can also choose different public storage providers such as Nirvanix or Cloud Leverage. And we also support private cloud, so that is our partnership with the EMC Atmos Group. So in that scenario, if a customer sets up its own hybrid storage environment, even if one storage is to go down, becomes unavailable, you still have access to the data from different storage providers. Okay. So you can choose different providers in order to optimize for cost and performance and reliability issues and requirements that could be of concern. Yeah.
So what's next for the company?
So we're here at Interop, and we're also here at EMC World this week. We're going to be rolling out a lot more new features in the next, I think, the rest of this year. We've already released our iPhone and iPad app recently, and it's been very successful. We got really good feedback. So we are developing our Android application, so that should be available fairly soon. And we have other new features that are going to be coming, and new partnership announcements too for the rest of this year. Yeah.
Thanks for being on the program.
No problem. Thank you so much, Rich.